In 1943, the British-controlled Bengal faced one of the deadliest famines in history, leaving millions to suffer unimaginable hardships. The famine was triggered by a series of poor decisions, World War II disruptions, crop failures, and wartime policies that drained the region of its resources. By the time the famine ended, over 3 million people had died, not from war, but from starvation. Hunger swept across Bengal, and the very land once abundant with rice was left barren. The most affected were the vulnerable, women, children, and the elderly, who endured the cruelest of fates. The colonial administration's response was slow and indifferent, and much of the grain produced in Bengal was shipped off for the war effort, leaving the local population with nothing. Despite cries for help, aid was delayed, and only in the later months did relief efforts begin. Too little, too late. The Bengal famine was not just a tragedy of nature, but of governance, politics, and the failure to act in the face of preventable disaster. Today, we remember the lives lost in the Bengal famine, not just as a dark chapter in history, but as a lesson that the effects of politics, neglect, and war can shape the fate of millions. The Bengal famine, a story of survival, loss, and a turning point in history that should never be forgotten.